You'll go blind
Michelle
this morning.
Lydia, and then
Wow, your eyesight is awful. Jesus, it's no wonder you do audio because you can't see the music.
-5.
Oh, he's almost as bad as me. Damn, no wonder.
Holy
Yo.
It's like seeing underwater. Alright, hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello, Avinash.
Should give the
You're blind.
camera to glasses. Shoot it out of focus because some people don't know how to focus cameras. Anyway.
Okay, I have a question. I said I would ask, and I'm gonna ask you because I was attempted to. It was attempted to be explained to me yesterday, but I didn't understand. Custard Pie. You know the song by John Lennon where he sings "Yellow Mother Custard coming out of a dead dog's eye"? Isn't custard? I'm not. I don't know the English word for it. What is that thing called in your eyes when you wake up? Isn't that custard? Did I just do that again? No, I'm actually serious. It's not custard.
I really want to know what kind of pastries they sell in Poland.
No, because when I was younger, most of the English words that are not used every day I learned from the Beatles songs, and John Lennon would sing "Yellow Mother Custard coming out of the dead dog's eye." So I thought this is custard, and then yesterday when I was told that a certain individual was making custard pie, I was a little confused. And the certain individual showed me the photo of that custard pie, and it was yellow too. So I was like, "Is that a metaphor?"
I'm pretty sure he was singing it metaphorically, like poetry does.
How about the cake is a metaphor for this?
No.
No.
Now I'll never be able to eat custard again.
What is custard anyway?
Custard is I don't know. It's just frothy stuff.
Yeah, what do you make it of?
I don't like milk and cream and stuff, I guess.
So isn't that caramel?
Did you not hear of custard food for your whole life? You've never heard of custard?
Maybe I have, but in Polish, and that's a different word.
What is the word for custard?
I have no absolute idea. Because I only found out yesterday that custard is actually edible.
Just imagining a whole pie made out of eye junk. That's disgusting.
Custard.
Just add some phlegm. Ugh.
Okay, enough. Thank you, Ennis. You could have been way more delicate about this.
No, that's
you could have
stupid.
been way more delicate about this.
It's like she making a pie out of eye gum. How long did they collect that? Ugh.
Okay, thanks, man.
It's okay. Anyway, let's go talk about movies or something.
Alright, what did you see lately?
God, I saw Dragon, How to Train It. What? Yeah.
How to Train Your Dragon 2?
How to Train Your Dragon 2.
It's
worst movie
beautiful.
title of my life, but
it is stupid.
It's too long. No,
it's Dragon Heart, the anime version.
You know what it is? It's a good book title, but it's not a good movie title.
No, it's for the kids. Too long.
It's stupid because it doesn't fit on tickets. It gets cut off at wrong
How to
points.
Train Your D?
Yeah.
Nice.
See, I didn't like the ticket because then I'm like, oh, I'll collect my tickets.
You didn't like the ticket.
I remember back when I watched How to Train Your D. What? Oh. Don't make a movie title that's too long to fit on ticket stuff.
I'm pretty sure it can fit on any other tickets except the UAE one.
No.
Yeah. How do you know?
I've seen.
Have you been to other cinemas in the last week in other countries?
I saw How to Train Your Dragon, not in UAE.
Where?
I don't remember. I think it was in Malta.
Malta.
I miss Malta.
Where's
Yeah.
that?
It's
I know where it is.
off the coastal system. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, it was a good film. I liked it. It was actually more of a comparison to Lion King than I would assume the hype being for Frozen, in terms of a tear squeezer, because honestly Frozen was awful. But we're not going to talk about Frozen.
No, can we complain some more? Or can we just cut to the boat scene again, please?
Oh, you want to see the boat scene?
Let's just do it. The boat scene.
Boat scene.
They just died.
Can we just forget about this movie forever and ever?
How to Train Your Dragon. It was nice.
I love how we were
solid.
talking about a movie and basically what we were
B+.
saying is the movie silent. Yeah, B+.
Solid.
I would give it an A-.
No, that's too much.
Why?
Because X-Men to me was an A- and it wasn't as good.
X-Men was an A for me.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It wasn't that good.
No, I think it was. This could be a lot of other things. That started with the letter C as well.
I liked it.
No, I liked it as well. I liked how it took, because I've seen part 1. I've seen part 2 finally, and I like how it's actually one movie.
I don't remember part 1 very well. I'll be honest.
Okay,
I watched
just,
it a while
just
ago.
think about the characters. All right, so you have a very smooth continuity of the characters that you're introduced in part 1, introduction of a few new ones in part 2, but it's a nice flow. Like maybe it's because I watched 1 and 2 a day after, one day and then the next day I watched part 2. But
if I remember
Yeah, that's
correctly,
probably why.
part 2 at
Never
least
mind.
had a proper villain.
yeah, he was actually there was a villain that wasn't funny.
Where in part
was
1 it
evil.
was like, I don't remember if there was a villain or not. I guess that's testament to the fact.
Part 1, the whole development wasn't really focused on a villain. Was the whole
That's-
idea of adaptation to the dragons was
It's
the
kind
villain.
of that's a flaw in storytelling if you don't have an antagonizing force.
No, but that's why I like to look at it as a one whole movie, because part 1 and part 2, just call it chapter 1, chapter 2. You have the main big villain part 2, which basically makes up the lack of a villain part 1. So
yeah.
I would put it that way. B minus, fine. I'll go with B minus. No, B plus, right? B plus. Okay.
B plus.
it is.
B plus is fine. Just for the way he kept yelling at all the big dragons.
Well, anyway, if you haven't seen it, go watch it because it's
It's
nice.
pretty. Also, his beard, the dad's beard is gorgeous.
Doesn't he look like Jared Butler though?
He
like,
does.
I love how they
The
choose
voice
the
is perfect for
actors.
Jared Butler.
Their voice actors for
I loved
animation
every
that actually
time they
reminds
did
you
a
of
close
it.
up of his character. I'm like, look at the. I just wanted to live in his beard, just like, so weird, so nice. Like every hair was so perfectly defined and in spot.
I was gonna talk also about Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise, but I'm not gonna.
Oh no,
Okay, I will.
is there not enough beards in that?
Actually, not a single beard.
I don't think Tom Cruise can grow a beard. I think only men can grow beards.
He never had a beard.
No, not
Ever.
even.
Not even in Mission Impossible 4 when he was supposedly in prison, in a Russian prison, where I don't think
Apparently
they
they
had
they hand out really nice close Gillette shavers in Russian prison.
American, in Russian.
He just I
prisons.
don't think he can grow a beard.
No.
Did he have one in 2?
He's like me. I can't.
I remember him with a beard. Last Samurai.
It was probably stuck.
They just glued on
They
hair.
just glued him like.
They trimmed some of his long ass hair and just stuck glue.
And Tom Cruise can grow a
I
beard.
really
now.
liked Last Samurai. Great movie.
Well, at least I'm taller than him.
Is it Ken Watanabe? Japanese actor.
Yeah.
Love Ken Watanabe.
We finally got his name right. We always like Ken that.
No, I always got
Japanese
it. Ken
guy.
Watanabe. Unless I'm getting it wrong again. I always mix up
It is
Japanese
Watanabe.
names.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
My
So
boy Ken.
Edge of Tomorrow. Groundhog Day with aliens and guns.
That's what I heard. That's why I didn't watch it.
With a hot girl, because Andy McDonald versus Emily Blunt, the ratio's a little.
What else is Emily Blunt from? Because I know the name, but I just don't remember her like face being in other things.
I neither have do
I remember her face. I just don't remember it being anywhere else.
Say it.
The Were movie with Antonio Banderas.
The wolf.
Yeah, that one.
Wolfman.
Yeah, that
Wolfman,
one.
yeah.
She was in it.
Was she?
Yeah.
I really don't. I don't. I've watched it once.
Victorian English.
Emily Blunt.
I guess so.
Emily Blunt. Anyway, wanna go to question of the day?
I guess. And if
Okay.
you're done talking about how terrible.
It was okay. In a pill, it was good. Story, it was entertaining. It kept you on the edge of your seat. It was a little bit repetitive. The effects were very pretty. So if you're an effects fan, go watch it for that. Tom Cruise being Tom Cruise, he's always running. He runs a lot, screams a lot, and that's it pretty
It's
much.
really boring.
No, okay, fine. I'll spoil it a tiny little bit, very quickly. This movie would have been perfect if it lacked the love sequence. Like there was no need. There's this brilliant finale, where you actually see the main characters not succeed in seeing the final credits, and then you're like, yes, this movie actually has the balls to do it, and then by some weird magic goo power, it's suddenly back to being all fluffy and pink, and I don't like it. I don't like that. That spoiled it for me, because of that it's a C.
Okay.
Brilliantly put.
I'm
Now
just
can we do
thinking
question
about-
of
I'm
the
just
day?
thinking about his beard. Yeah, why not?
Okay, so basically, the whole world gets engulfed by a gigantic swarm of locusts, and they kill almost everything and everyone. You're one of the few survivors who is remaining, and you, in animation, your job is rendered useless. So what's your new occupation?
What's locust?
You don't know what a locust is?
No!
You're so white.
Just tell me! Stop being a bully!
What is locust? They eat custard from your eyeball. It's a grasshopper. They eat custard from your eye and then become a swarm of locusts.
Enes? Is locust that thing that was on that football player's arm when he took the penalty? Could that be it? There you go! Sweet confirmation. I know
Okay.
what locust is.
Yeah,
Perfect.
they come in swarms of like hundreds of thousands. They just clear fields of
That would be a
countries.
good horror movie.
it's
That's Hitchcock.
It's been
Yeah.
horror movies.
Oh,
they
okay.
clear fields, just countries.
Today's
of
not my
crops.
day.
It's terrible.
By the way, my
Anyway,
arm still hurts. Anyway, go on.
I don't know how a locust swarm would render my occupation useless. But let's say that a scenario like that happens. Or anything like that. Zombie apocalypse. Whatever.
Okay, so we're one of the few survivors.
World's starving and it's crappy and awful. And what do I do with my life? I'd be a warlord for sure.
There's no one to fight. There's like literally some little people.
If there are, then
So
I want to be in charge of the little people to kill the little people that aren't mine. That's it.
That's it.
Warlord.
So you'd be like, what's his face?
I would-
Wallace.
I would like it.
thing?
I accept far less benevolent and less Scottish. I'd paint my face blue though. That'd be fun. I would just like roam the wastelands.
I would hope that the remaining survivors are slightly uneducated. I'll write a new Bible. I would start a religion.
Wow.
I would finally correct everything I see flawed.
He just one-upped me. I went warlord. He went prophet. Wow, you one-upped me on psychotic
I would write a book.
power
I would
trips.
write the next God book. I would declare myself, I don't know, Jesus, and there you go.
I didn't think it was possible to one-up me on a power trip, but you just did it.
That's what I would do, and I would just put in all the things that I find.
At least you were ambitious. Fair enough.
No, but okay. Realistically, obviously, I wouldn't write a Bible or anything like that because why? I would be in peaceful solitude and I would start growing grapes and make wine and just drink it and then make some more grapes and make some more wine and drink it again until.
Do you know how to make grapes?
I would. Yeah.
Yeah. Google it now when you go home in case it happens.
That's
ready.
a good idea. Yeah.
Think about and this is something that
What
fascinates
happened to
me.
all this Sorry, I interrupted. What happened to all that locust that ate everyone? Are they still there, or
No,
did
no,
they
no.
they ate and died?
Eventually they stopped. There was a huge swarm. I don't remember how far back it was, but it went across all of Africa, the North Africa, into the Middle East and Asia. Eventually it stopped. I don't remember how they stopped it.
The poles.
But they literally have a locust watch that watches the number of locusts in case they get too big. They have someone, like people permanently on that duty just to stop locusts from getting out of control. Because they're that much of a menace.
So it could be a possibility. So
It
Logan
could be.
spot on.
If you don't watch out for them, it's like very real. There was a huge swarm. It messed up countries for a while. But anyway, what I was thinking was, in all those, post-apocalyptic scenarios, wasteland scenarios, things like that, there's a lot of things you take for granted that wouldn't exist no matter what you do. Like, let's say you make peace and you have a little society. There's things you're not going to have again, like cheese. How many people out there in the world know how to make cheese?
My grandma, but
I don't know how to make cheese. If I had a cow, and then let's say I have a cow in my little farm in Happy Wasteland, I milk the cow.
Did the locusts eat, they screwed people up, right? I was
Yes.
gonna say the other word. But did they screw animals up as well? Or was all the cows and all
Assuming animals eat vegetation,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, that's gonna mess them up.
You know who survived? Whales.
Of course we had to.
There are no people
I'm gonna
who kill
invent.
whales.
I'm gonna invent an aquatic locust, and then send
There
it
is
to
no
eat
such
whales.
thing.
I'll do it. This is kind of why I like giant squids, because they kill whales. But also, I'm terrified of giant squids.
Whales are cool. It is the other.
No, it's not.
In
I'll
your
figure-
universe, it can be.
No, it's
whatever
not.
way you
No,
want.
they fight sperm whales with about giant squid. You'll see suction marks on the bodies of whales because of.
But you see them because they
Yeah.
survive.
Here's the thing: you see whale corpses, but you never see giant squid corpses.
Because they get eaten alive.
Giant squids.
Double slap. That was not necessary.
Bangarang. What to play next? I thought long and hard about this. I didn't. That's a lie. I was thinking maybe doing something World Cup related, so I was gonna say FIFA '98, but no. We're gonna save that. What we're gonna do is I've been playing this game. I picked it back up again. Came out a while back, and I still haven't beat it for about a year or two. It's called FTL, Faster Than Light. Just type in FTL. You don't need to remember things. It's really, really hard. It's really, really fun. I'm really selling it poorly. I hope we're showing gameplay footage of it or something, because it's the worst. And fires and explosions. It's so hard. I can't win.
How hard?
Super hard. It's not as hard as Dark Souls or something, which is the worst. Dark Souls is the worst. Everyone who watches this and Dark Souls, you're the worst kind of people. And it's a terrible game. It's so hard, not fun. Because, there has to be a balance. I'm going to tangent. There has to be a balance between difficulty and immersion. Witcher 2 is very difficult. but it has a universe in which I can be immersed in because there's storytelling and character development and actual things happening. Not, here's Dark Souls, you die, I'm gonna slap your shit. Nah, game, go do this. Why? Because you have to. Why? Just do it and then be mad. It sucks. FTL's good though, you should play it. It's nice. It has little pretty ships, you go pew pew. You can name the crew members after your friends, and when they die from like suffocation of oxygen, you can feel kind of bad or happy if you're that kind of person. It's nice game. Go play it. 2 thumbs up. Recommendation. It's cheap. It's like $5. What are you, poor?
My
turn.
Everybody get up.
Okay, everybody get up. So from my recommendation, I'm gonna go very personal. The first one.
He's gonna do Polanski.
Of course, I'll do Polanski because that's as personal as it gets. So it's a Roman Polanski film. It's called The Tenant. It's from the 70s, and a quick scope of why you should watch it. If you're into the mood for a drinking game or into a party mood, don't watch it. It's a very dark movie. It shows the theme in it basically is how an individual will never come across if he faces a group of individuals as a group versus one. So it's basically one versus many. It's shown in a very metaphorical, dark, edgy way, and it's actually very cringy. There's this French magazine that I forgot the name that ranked it in top scariest movies, which is weird because it wasn't even intended to be a scary movie. So I think that says it enough, and you should. Or you shouldn't, but if you want to, I would say that's a movie to watch. So Roman Polanski's...
Way more comprehensive than I was. I feel like I didn't talk about my game at all. I just went on a tangent like crazy. FTL's in space about ships. I feel like I didn't even say that at all. You're on a spaceship with the crew. Go through sectors of galaxy.
Get off my
I didn't
segment!
say anything, wow!
Get off my segment! You want to do yours again?
It's dark and mysterious and you immerse yourself.
Again? He's doing this again!
And then you feel emotional. Nah, because it's an indie game. Go buy it. You should. Anyway, it's good. Good. Watch this movie. Play my game.
Okay, so I guess that's it.
I guess that's it. Why am I wearing glasses?
Well, are you wearing
I'm
my
being an
glasses?
ass.
Is the question.
Wow.
But today was a good episode. I learned eight new things.
Okay, well let's do some music because I just remembered what's his name. Robin Thicke. His new album's coming out. It's named after his ex-wife. It's funny. Also, I'm gonna do a plug.
Her name is Funny?
No, that's
Isn't that what you just said?
It's you're funny.
You just touched your nose and then my face.
Yes, infection.
I have a rash again.
I'm gonna do a nice plug for a wonderful friend, Avi. He has a podcast. It's not like ours because he's not entertaining, but it's music and EDM stuff. So if you like that stuff, I'll put a link somewhere. Click it, watch it. It's good to listen to when you're doing stuff.
It'll be in the description thing on the thing because there's
I
no
guess
room on the banner, so we'll just do it even lower.
Okay, plugged. You've been plugged. You've been plugged. You've been plugged. Everyone's been plugged.
To the Matrix.
Bangarang.
Oh, wouldn't that be a perfect world? Anyway, take care. Bye bye.